Welcome to this week's instalment of Big Brother Bile, where we will be trying to work what the fuck is going on in this season of Big Brother Canada, and also discussing who is our favourite player. For me, it's got to be Rail, and I know, Lindsay, you like Steve Moses' pervy uncle, don't you?
Oh, I love him.
Oh.
Welcome to Moose and the Hoose, where we're covering the veto and the eviction episode, and even a little bit of live feed for you. Get excited. So for the veto episode, you said that you enjoyed it. Can you qualify this statement?
Well, it was a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
It had Tim and Nikki in it. There you go.
How are we going to cope when Tim or Nikki goes? We're going to be fucked. Oh, Big Brother.
Who's going to blindside them?
Probably Rail.
Probably.
So we've come from the point when Jared put Sharry and Loveta up. Now he said, I do apologise.
What, to the black community as a whole, or...?
Is that acceptable? Do you accept that apology, that he does apologise?
Well, yeah, if someone's going to put you on the block, at least they've got the decency to apologise to you about it.
I suppose so. But Sharry was upset that Sharry was upset that she'd been put up because of guilt by association, not because of her own backstabbing ways. Is that bad to be put up just because of who you hang with, or...?
Well, she was a bit of a sourpuss, wasn't she?
I don't really understand why she went out over Loveta, do you? I think Loveta must have campaigned better.
I think because Loveta is a crappier player.
I think Loveta's a better player.
Oh, God knows.
Funny. So then, they were up in the HOH room and Kelsey was going to Jared, oh, you're my knight in shining armour. Do you think Kelsey is pulling Jared's strings?
Well, he looks about 12, 13. She's 25, you said?
Yeah. What?
There you go.
How old does she look?
Well, old enough to be able to manipulate someone quite well.
Do you think she's pulling anything else of Jared's?
No, definitely not.
Do you think...
I think she'll be like the sort of person that says, oh, let's wait till they're outside, maybe get a magazine deal or something like that.
They don't have magazine deals over there.
But they'll learn, because now we've got our own UK players in there.
That's true.
We'll take our magazine deals with us.
That's true. Nikki would be like, oh, but what about the magazine deal? They'd be like, what? We don't have that in...
She's going to be furious.
What do Canadians say instead of like, okay, hello?
We've done this thing before. We said, how's about that?
That's not like us to repeat ourselves.
No. How's about that? Oh, fuck knows.
Well, are you enjoying the Pax Brothers diary rooms?
The what?
The Pax Brothers, Phil and Nick.
Oh, Vic.
Vic.
Why didn't you just say that?
Because they called themselves the Pax Brothers and I wanted to say it.
No, they're crap. And I think the reason why they're crap is they're always going about, oh, we're such big targets, let's do this, let's do that. It's like, shut up.
Crap. Get rid of them both. Both of them. So then, but I did hear on the live feed or on Twitter that Phil knew who Tim and Nikki were because he watched them on YouTube before he went in because he heard about the international twist, so he knew what was going on. And Tim didn't know who Nikki was, but he said to Nikki, oh, there was this girl on BBUK who was like always throwing tantrums in the diary room. She was really good. And Nikki was like, duh, that was me, you idiot. And he was like, oh my God, I love you, Nikki. So now Tim's got some respect for Nikki at last. Although he still thinks her name is Vicky.
Yes.
Rude. So then, has Jared still got a cold, or...
I still can't understand what he's saying.
Also, you can't even read the subtitles because they're in like white.
They put subtitles on people that don't need them, and then, you know what I mean?
What joker decided to do those subtitles in white font? That is senseless. So next, we didn't know what the 19199 suite is, but we still don't know. Something to do. Was
it 199991?
It's something to do with Tala. Anyway, it's some task she did. So
now, who on earth would remember that?
I know. At least have Tala's catchphrase, whatever it was.
Like the Tarlatini suite.
I know, or I can't remember what I fucking catch. Oh,
some crap.
Never mind. Remember, she was interviewing people on the street.
Tragic.
So Loveta was crying, and Nikki said, I know it's awful. I know how you're feeling is horrific, but it will pass. Aw, that was quite sweet. And then Nikki was standing outside the HOH room, eavesdropping.
Right.
Let's eavesdrop on the HOH.
And what did she hear?
Well, I don't know if she really heard anything because I think it was just creative editing. But this was when Dallas admitted to Jared that he voted out Kelsey. Do you remember Jared was like, just admit it and we can move on? And then Dallas admitted it, and then Jared was like, right.
He wouldn't move on.
He was like, he's my next target. So, the moral of the story is, keep lying, right?
Well, I guess so. But that Dallas caved in quite quick, didn't he?
I know. What do you think of that, Dallas?
Well, he seems like a bit of a weirdo, but I think he might stay around for a bit.
Do you think he's a Dallas chicken?
Not yet. Not yet. He's not pulled that move yet.
So now this was quite interesting. They had 3 very BBUK sections of the show. It was...
What? Gunk?
Electric shock suit.
Yeah.
Shitster. No, it was hide and seek.
Hide and go seek.
No, that's what Americans say, but it seems Canadians say hide and seek like us. So that is classic BBUK playing hide and seek, right?
It's pretty good, yeah.
I quite enjoyed that. It was quite fun. And I thought Phil was very good, the way he hid in the shower with a towel on his head. That was quite cunning, I thought. Watch him, he's a tricksy one. So hide and seek was quite good. Nikki was seeking. Then they had Tim's best bits, his highlights package basically. And he told Dallas to get a jar and fart in it. And Dallas immediately went and did Tim's bidding. Now
that is very BB UK. That's the sort of thing we thrive on in this country.
And it's BB Australia as well.
Gross.
And then, Tim goes to Dallas, oh, can you do a fart? And Dallas was like, oh, I can fix one up for you, basically. And Tim was like, yeah, brew it now. And you heard Dallas do it in the bathroom, do you know that? And then Cassandra's sitting at the table and she unscrewed the lid and smelt it. Do you think it would have been better to give Nikki that jar?
It would, but I don't think that's the storyline they were looking for.
Basically, every task, every joke, it should have been Nikki that you did it on, right?
Maybe they're saving it up.
Should have been Nikki should be like a hashtag or something. So then they did Nikki's best bits, and Tim was like, Nikki in a nutshell, she is a nutshell. It doesn't quite work, but... And then they showed Raoul saying he hates Nikki. Now, why would Raoul hate Nikki?
Well, I guess because he's a bit of a magazine deal sort of person. He's quite similar to her. That's why he hates her so much.
Yeah, he wants to be centre of attention, doesn't he? And the fact that Tim and Nikki are centre of attention is really getting his goat. He hates Tim as well. And then Nikki was demanding a foot massage from Dallas. And she said, I've got really gross feet, but will you give me a foot massage? And he was like, alright then. Would you give Nikki a foot massage?
You'd have to.
Would you want to touch someone's feet though?
But for strategy, you'd have to do it.
Blech. Fucking gross. So then,
yeah.
The Veto was hosted by Michael Bell.
Now, have you heard of Michael Bell?
Who is he?
I don't know.
Yeah, why don't they just get one of the stupid housemates to do the veto like normal?
Well, no.
No one seems to fucking know who it is.
Can't Peter Brown come in and do it or something?
Yeah, exactly. Even get I don't know, Topaz or something.
Harder, anyone.
So then, this veto is basically, you've said, this is just an excuse for the brick to show off furniture. So they had to look for keys that were hidden in
Weren't they counting candlesticks or fiddlesticks?
If this is 17 gobstoppers.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that far.
It should have been that. That's better. So it
was crap.
Crap. Mitch was trying to throw it and he ended up nearly winning it. Mitch, Loveta and Christine got through to knockout round. And suddenly Christine seems to be a competition beast. Who knew? And then they had to find a letter or something, and Loveta ripped the letter out of Christine's hand.
The old Enzo move.
I like Loveta when she did that. I was like, yeah, I want you to win. And then Christine won the veto and got $5,000, but then she had to...
How? $5,000 in furniture?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Then she had to pick a sofa cushion that also had $5,000.
They said, we're giving you $5,000 of furniture, and they cut to her in the DR going... Oh, right, I'm going to give this to my kids. When she got the 10 grand, suddenly it's me and my kids.
Also, how many gross sofas and tables do they want?
Probably not many. I mean, what? For all those big sofas they got up on the HOH, they're probably worth about, like, what, 4 or 5 grand?
Are you serious?
Manufacturer's recommended retail price.
And then you said that she should have had to give up the veto to take that second 5 grand.
Like, we'll give you $50,000 dollars worth of furniture, but give us the veto.
50,000?
Well, thereabouts.
5. Yeah, they should have done that, because I think she would have actually given it up.
Of course.
She's
a mom.
Tight ass. So anyway, she won the veto, well done. And then Jared said he would use Dallas as his replacement nom if it came to it. And then there was like a long flim-flam section that was really boring, because it was so obvious that it was flim-flam. And then I said to you, I think Jared runs this house, and you said Kelsey's pussy runs his house.
Well, I don't remember saying that, but it sounds about right.
That sounds true. So Shavita were left on the block, and Christine didn't use the veto because she said you both equally earned your spot on the block. Is she throwing shade? Did they both equally earn their spot on the block?
I don't know, but it's the second week in a row someone's gone out their way to win the veto and not used it, so it's crap.
Stupid, isn't it? Oh yeah, and meanwhile, Big Brother announced, did I say that already? That Tim and Nikki could vote.
No, you didn't say that.
And Tim said, who are the options again? Like he didn't know what was going on. That was so good. I swear I already just said that.
Oh, well.
Fuck knows. Whatever. You're getting it for free.
Whatevs.
And then they decided to vote, one vote each, Tim and Nikki, and Raoul was getting annoyed saying,
now, what do you think about this as a strategy?
I think it's a good strategy, because it just takes the heat off. It's just like, they obviously went through with it, didn't they?
But how come
Nikki did the...
Yeah, was the only person in the whole house that voted against the house.
It doesn't matter, as long as Tim and Nikki never admit who voted who, and as long as they said to everyone else that we're voting one each, then they're all clear. As long as Tim doesn't throw Nikki under the bus. Oh my god, imagine if you hear Nikki say the words thrown under the bus. That would be so good.
Could be.
So, that was it for that episode, which you said was really, really good. Yet when we just talked through it, you sound like you couldn't give 2 fucks about it.
Well, that's how it goes.
So now we've got the eviction episode. Tim said about Sharry and Loveta, do something to save yourself. Do you think they really did anything to save themselves? They did campaign against each other a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah, and then that bum person got involved. What did she do?
Oh yeah, she was like stirring it up for some reason, but I don't know why, because both them girls were her friends, so I don't know why she was doing that, but I did appreciate it. And then, Kelsey said she feels trapped by Jared because they're getting too close, and then she went and flirted with Fick.
What, both? Oh, no.
Was it whatevs, wasn't it?
No, I think it was the other one.
No, I don't... Oh,
no, I didn't... whatevs got mad.
No, Jared got mad.
Oh, I'm confused now.
Then Cassandra said, if you're making out with Jared, you might as well put it in. Hold on.
What, it?
Yeah.
Put it in?
Yeah, hold on. Making out is one thing. Putting it in is another thing.
Well, it is Big Brother. I mean, you want the airtime, right?
Hold on, can Cassandra sleep with someone and see if she goes by that, her own advice? If you're making out with someone, you might as well put it... That's quite a leap from making out to putting it in, isn't it?
Well...
We both think Jared is flabby. What do you think this? No,
just like Emmett himself.
He wears that vest, like, showing off his arms and all that, but he looks fat to me, and you said he's got love handles.
He has.
I hate to, like, stand on my soapbox, but I am physical perfection, so, you know. So then... Oh, what's next? Oh, Loveta was showing off her cleavage to try and stay.
Yeah, but she was showing it to Mitch, Steve Moses' uncle.
Rail.
Was Rail there? I think he might have been.
Steve Moses' uncle is straight, but he's got Tourette's, did you know?
Why does he work in musical theatre then?
Good point. You know
and what sort of Tourette's is it where I can't see it?
He doesn't even go wankers. I think he should sit down and have a long chat with Nikki about Tourette's.
Me too.
Remember when Pete Bennett waved his willy around in the pool? It was like a fucking baby's arm. Do you remember? Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
But Nikki's only very small, so I'm not sure how that worked. So then, yeah, Kelsey went and gave a hand massage to Nick.
Right.
And
sounds pretty good.
That's the end of that page. Um,